Hi, my name is Carissa and I'm the writer of my film, Edie. My film is based on the fascinating yet short life of Edie Sedgwick. She was a famous socialite in the 60s and muse of Andy Warhol. Edie Sedgwick was a popular icon in the 60s and 70s era, and she was a famous actress, model, and she also was in Andy Warhol's factory. I first got this idea by watching Factory Girl with Sienna Miller. I feel like in Factory Girl, it covered a lot of aspects when Edie Sedgwick was in Andy Warhol's factory, but I feel like it didn't cover much of her life thereafter, and this is what my film will be focusing on, Edie Sedgwick's life after she was in Andy Warhol's factory. My goal for this film is to submit it to a lot of film festivals and to bring back the characters in Andy Warhol's factory, such as Baby Jane Halser, Paul America, Betsy Johnson, and I feel like it was a very fascinating era. And I will also be adding a modern day take on society today. I feel like some of the aspects of today's society is similar to the culture of the 60s and 70s with the hippie movement and the gay pride movement, and we will be filming in Boys Town, Chicago. My film will also have some fictional elements to it as well, and I just want to help bring back the life of these people. By generously donating to my film, one of the prizes will be these leopard sunglasses. It will be part of the Edie Sedgwick look. I will also be wearing these in the film. These earrings will also be one of your rewards. These earrings were in the 1965 magazine of Life magazine. Edie Sedgwick wore these earrings very similar to these, and Sienna Miller wore these earrings in Factory Girl. This hat also will be one of your prizes. This will be also part of the Edie Sedgwick look. It's a very 60s mod hat, and it has a leopard flower on it. These headphones are very similar to what Edie Sedgwick wore in her film CO Manhattan in 1972, and these will also be one of your prizes. They are very vintage, and I will be wearing them in the film. Edie Sedgwick was very into leopard, which is why I'm showing you a lot of leopard things. So this leopard coat will also be one of your rewards, as she was known for wearing her leopard coat back in the 60s. This leopard purse will be one of your rewards as well, and it's an evening purse, and it has a flower on it. It's leopard, in which Edie would be very keen to. These sunglasses will also be another one of your rewards. These Wayfarer sunglasses are what Andy Warhol wore in the 60s and 70s, and he was quite known for them. These reading glasses are also part of the quintessential Andy Warhol look. They too will be one of your rewards. We will also be using these items, such as these glasses, in the film. Thank you in advance for your generous donations. I'm really excited for your support, and I really want to make this film work. Further below on the page, you could see some of the test footage that we shot. In my film, I will be playing the part of Edie Sedgwick and will be documenting parts of her life. Keep in mind that some of the film will have some fictional elements. This scene emulates a scene from CO Manhattan in which Edie starred in. Dr. Roberts was a famous and controversial acid doctor in the 60s. Edie Sedgwick would go to Dr. Roberts' spa to get her vitamin shots. The film will also focus on Edie reminiscing about her life when she was in New York in Andy Warhol's factory. I will be giving my best performance of Edie. One of the main themes in the film will be on Edie and Andy Warhol's friendship, as well as their ultimate split. We will be filming throughout the downtown Chicago area.
There was a homeless woman covered in blood on the street, and me and my friends were walking past and asked what was happening in the situation, while the cops told us to leave before we were able to make sure that she was being taken care of. Instead of is taken away by the police, which our friend currently is being taken away right now by the police because he asked too many questions.
I will be comparing our society today to the 60s and 70s era, and will show its similarities, particularly with the hippie and gay pride movement. I will be touching on Edie's battle with drugs at Andy Warhol's factory, and how it affected her life, ultimately leading to her sad and sudden death at the age of 28. Warhol. He got people messed up until they became robots doing what he wanted them to do. I was Girl of the Year and Superstar and all that garbage. Everything I ever did was underneath and motivated by my psychological problems. I do things like wear really heavy eye makeup because I didn't realize how beautiful I was. I wore heavy black eyelashes and dark lines under my eyes, and I cut all my long brown hair off and dyed it blonde. I would do all these things because of what was happening to me in my life that hurt me. I'd freak out in a very physical way, and it was all taken as some fashion trend.
Throughout any type of weather,